guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I go by RishaaMariee. So in this video today, I'm doing a really quick video on how I refresh my knotless box braids with no additional re-braiding or anything like that. Something really quick and simple to help refresh. Now, what I'm going to show you guys today, I wouldn't suggest doing a lot. I plan on taking my braids down probably this weekend sometime or something like that. So this is just something like, yo, I want my braids in a little longer. I mean, you could do it. You don't have to necessarily take it down in a few days. That's just what I'm doing. But I wouldn't suggest like constantly refreshing your hair doing it this way. Maybe a couple times, and you'll see why later on in the video why I say this is not something to repeatedly do. But I'll just give you a look at my hair. Like you can see like the frizz and the hair sticking up and like the grow out or slippage or whatever it is up in here. So you can see it's not as fresh as. Actually, let me turn down the lights a little bit so you can really see it a little better now. I don't know. So really quickly, I'm gonna show you guys how I refresh these braids and make them look, you know, chef's kiss. Come on. All right, you guys, so first things first, I'm gonna go in with the oil of your choice. You don't have to get exactly the same oil that I'm using. And I'm just gonna kind of separate my hair in half. Main suggestion is to use oil with a thicker base, not like a really thin, like lightweight oil. You want a thick, heavy duty oil for this, because this is also gonna help lay down some of your flyaways and like whatever the situation is going on up here. So I just go ahead and I'm gonna oil my entire head, the scalp. And this is also really, really key in the wintertime, especially if you have dry scalp. I mean, really anytime. Some people may have to do it a little bit more than others, especially if you struggle with like dry scalp or anything like that, but especially in the wintertime. All right, you guys, so then I'm going to go in with the lightweight conditioner. Don't go in with a super thick conditioner, just because this just going on your braids. Like, you don't need that much, like something inexpensive. And I just use this to help kind of re-moisturize my braids too. And it goes in and it kind of gets at my hair underneath. So I just go ahead and massage this through the braids. The next step that I normally do, which is probably like the final step to refreshing, is I'll go in with a foam. And I'll typically do this in whatever style I want the braids. So I'm going to probably leave them down. Actually, no. I'm going to do half up, half down. And just show y'all. Because you can see... yeah, I'm gonna do half up, half down. So, however you want it styled. So I'm just gonna throw all those to the back. Start applying foam. And I'm super generous because foam can't mess you up, okay? Foam is not gonna ruin the style. So, almost just slicking it all back, right? And then going with whatever your edge control is. If you're not, then you want to go in with whatever your preference of edge control is. Go ahead and just start styling your baby hairs. If you're not a baby hair person or whatever, you know, you can always just do this with foam and it'll get them to lay down pretty well. But I like that extra reinforcement. The foam and edge control combo is a killer. So I go ahead and do that like so. Okay, then I'm gonna apply a little bit more foam on top of the edge control before I style it. Okay. Then I take a rat tail comb or even an edge brush, and I just start slicking my edges in the direction that I want them to lay. And then I go in with a little bit more edge control, foam, put it back on the edges on top of what I just did, and I go around to the front pieces, and like I'll take this braid, and it's almost like I'm using that foam and that gel just to help me spin the roots a little bit, just a couple times, throw it to the back, and I pick up the next braid and do the same thing. And I pretty much just do this all around my perimeter, or whatever braids are gonna be showing the most that need like the extra kick. And I try not to do too much. And it goes back to what I said in the intro of why this is not something that I would repeatedly do, because I mean, your hair could lock. Some people, I know people will probably be in the comments like, oh, that could lock your hair, but doing it once or twice is not gonna lock your hair. And I don't do super tight, and I don't like do anything like that. So, and I don't use like any locking properties, like foam and stuff can easily be rinsed out. The edge control is not super hardcore. It's not like gots to be or anything like that. So it's not gonna destroy your hair. And I don't do it tight either, because I don't really want to pull at my roots and cause any, you know, issues. So before I lay this down completely, I'm going to go ahead and pull it up how I want it. So I said I was going to do half up, half down. I'm going to pull that up how I want it. I'm going to use my satin hair tie. These are the go. Ever since I got them, I barely use any other hair ties except for these. So then I'm going to go in just a little finisher, put it down the duration of the hair. And you would kind of, you know, replicate this if you were doing another style, if you wanted it straight back or anything like that. But I'm going to show you how it looks after it sets. All right, then I'm just going to go in with a scarf. Make sure all your braids are in the position that you want them, okay? All right, go in with the scarf. Now I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna put a little makeup on for you guys and come back with the final thing. And I would let this set for however much time you got. If you got some more time to get ready, let it set for that amount of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on a little makeup, give my hair some time to set, let that product really work itself in, and I'm gonna come back to you guys, okay? All right, you guys, and this is the final look. These are my refreshed box braids. Girl, it looked like I redid my hairline. Super neat, super nice. And the thing with this, you can do this because they're knotless, so you don't see that bulk at the beginning. So yeah, and that's how I refreshed them. And then, you know, hop on and look like you got a fresh hairdo. Hop on your little Zoom meeting or whatever you gotta do, and you're gonna look like you have some fresh knotless braids. It looks super good, and it's nourishing for your hair. And like I said, this will not cause you no long-term damage or anything like that. Like I said, I wouldn't repeatedly do it, of course, but for like a temporary, like I don't feel like taking out my hair. I don't know what I want to do to my hair. I want to just have my knotless refreshed and neat. And like you see, I didn't do all of them, so like you can look kind of, if you like up in my grill, you can kind of see a little something that needs some fixing, but honestly it looks so dope. All right, you guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next Wednesday with another video. Peace.